All right, not very tech savvy, so we're gonna just turn this around and show it to you. Okay, got a picture of it? Good. That's the opportunity. It's an empty building. It's 2 stories, and it used to be owned by a church. I just purchased it. Purchased it for $120,000, which, if you're looking at it, if you appraised it online, it's worth over $1 million, $1.5 million. And so the opportunity in itself is just in the numbers, that margin of. Let me just show it to you one more time so you can kind of get a look at it. That's what we're looking at. I know, I know. This is my diagram. So 2 stories. It's over 4,000 square feet, and it's right now how it's listed, zoned in the city of Fort Worth, is community facility. And what that means is that it's not paying any taxes. It's tax exempt. So the city of Fort Worth would really like to see it back on its books, and able to get some taxes for the city. So they're willing to work with us. They're willing to want to know what we want to do with the building. And I've been approached by some nonprofits. So if we want to keep it in that same zone where it's a community facility, that'd be fine. The city of Fort Worth would be okay with that if it comes back to the community. And the nonprofit I've been approached by is for foster children. And so that building would suffice for a place for kids that are aging out of the foster care program, 17, 18, 19-year-old kids that really don't, as soon as they get out of the foster care program, they don't have anywhere to go. And so this place would kind of suffice for them to, if they had a job and if they were going to school, they would get their rent paid for free. And all of that would be subsidized by the nonprofit. And so all that money would go to you and I, to the investors that are going to be, I'm going to be putting some sweat equity into it. All you have to do is put some money down for me and, kind of help me along the way. I'm going to do all the production and hire all the contractors and, put some money of myself in there as well. Like I said, it's only 120, but how the contract's set up right now is we only pay them about $10,000 a month. So it's not all down at the same time. It's who we're purchasing this from is a church. And so how that works is they only have 8 members. And that's kind of our target market for all these buildings that we're going to look at. A lot of these churches are kind of churches that don't have that many members anymore. They might, they might be failing, which is pretty unfortunate. But this particular church only has 8 members. And if you can see, I'm going to put it back over here for a second. That's the building we're looking at. That's their actual church building. So it's not like once we buy this, they're not going to be in business anymore. We're actually trying to help them be afloat. That $10,000 is going to help them keep the lights on. And, if that's coming in every month, they're going to be able to budget because, I go to these meetings with with the church, and, they don't take any, when all the money that they contribute, nobody takes a salary. And, it's all just kind of out of the goodwill of the community around them. So this would definitely help this community to start thriving back again. And that's just a good thing altogether for us to be able to do. Luckily for you and I, there's no competitors right now. Nobody's doing what I'm pitching to you. There's nobody that's looking at these old church buildings that are sitting vacant, and they're happening all the time. We're living in a weird age right now where the coronavirus is not letting people gather. And so churches, unfortunately, are kind of failing. And, they're not bringing in the money that they used to. So they're trying to sell off a lot of their old buildings that they don't need anymore. And I think that's a big opportunity for you and I to be able to look at it and see what we can do if we want to rent it out as an apartment complex for, nonprofit, or if we want to just sell it to, the highest bidder. So let me know what you would like to do going forward. I've got, a permit with the city of Fort Worth and to be able to fix this. So let me know, I'll drop you my phone number and we'll go from there.